Hey there, guys. How are you doing today? I feel like taking a moment to put aside the cultural and political bullshit to say something to you that I think you need to hear. Take what I tell you and do with it what you will, but do us both a solid and listen through to the end. I don't care what political party you belong to. We can disagree without being disagreeable. I want the best for you, for me, and for everyone who is willing to reach for it, because we are all human beings. And as human beings, we are living in a moment that feels heavy for many people. The challenges are real. Financial stress is weighing down a lot of households. Professional uncertainty has left many people questioning their direction. Personal struggles, some visible, many of them hidden, are a constant test of our confidence and our sense of stability. It can feel like every step forward requires more effort than it should. Many people feel stretched thin. The pressure is constant. It simmers. The expectations are so high all the time. And for many, it feels like the margin for error has disappeared. Bills arrive faster than paychecks. Careers feel less secure than they once did. Personal challenges, whether related to health, relationships, or self-confidence, can quietly compound until even small decisions feel overwhelming. But hardship is not a verdict. It is a season. It's important to say this clearly. Your struggles are not a sign of personal failure. They are a reflection of a difficult moment in time, and moments, by definition, do not last forever. Progress is rarely dramatic or immediate. More often, it comes quietly, through small decisions made consistently, through refusing to quit when the path gets uncomfortable, through showing up even when motivation is scarce. The arc of history, both personal and collective, bends toward justice. And it reminds us that resilience outlasts difficulty when we give it time and commitment. Every meaningful chapter of progress in our lives has required two things above all else: patience and persistence. Not brilliance, not perfection, not luck. Patience and persistence. The patience to accept that growth takes time, and the persistence to keep going forward even when that growth feels invisible. Patience does not mean passivity. It means trusting the process even when results are delayed. Persistence does not mean ignoring your pain. It means moving forward with care, an open mind, and determination. When patience and persistence are used together, obstacles that once felt immovable begin to shift. And as we push forward, it's essential to remember what truly matters. Because jobs change. Markets rise and fall. Titles, paychecks, and plans evolve, sometimes by choice, but often without warning. But there are constants that deserve our priority and protection. Family, friendship, your health, the ability to enjoy life, to laugh, to rest, to feel connected to something larger than our daily stress. These are not luxuries, they are foundations. They are the source of strength we lean on when circumstances get tough, and the reminders of purpose when progress feels slow. I need you to remember that rest is not weakness. Joy is not a distraction. Taking time to step away from the grind is not irresponsible. It is necessary. A life spent only surviving is not the goal. The goal is to build a life that includes meaning, connection, and moments of peace, even while we work through difficulty. This perspective does not minimize your struggle. It strengthens you for it. Success that costs us our relationships, our well-being, or our happiness is not success at all. A full life is not measured only by what we achieve, but by who we share it with and how we feel along the way. We must also learn to adjust our expectations of ourselves. Too often, we measure our worth by external benchmarks, job titles, income levels, productivity, or timelines that don't reflect our reality. But life does not move in straight lines, and success is not a race with a single finish line. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your background is, or which mistakes you've made. I promise you, there is no universal schedule for when things are supposed to click. There is only your path unfolding at its own pace. And yes, things like work, money, and ambition, they matter, but they are not the whole story. So I urge you to take the long view. I know it isn't always easy. I'm going through it too. We all are. Be patient with yourself and with others. Stay persistent, even when progress feels slow. Ask for help when you need it. Celebrate small victories. Protect your health. Make time for the people who ground you and remind you why the effort is worth it. The challenges you face today are not the sum of who you are or what your future holds. With patience, persistence, and some perspective, those challenges can be overcome. And through it all, remember, the most important things in life are not what we chase, but what we cherish. Thank you.